the titanic, terrifying battle between the most terrifying monsters within our community come together for one giant clash. The following announcement has been paid for by Monsters with Attitude.
We are your podcast's favorite podcast, living off of one phrase, 3 words. Embrace the attitude.
What is going on, everybody? What is up, MWA Army? Welcome to another episodic episode of Let's Talk Raw, with, of course, your favorite podcast, the MWA here and in living color. It is true. It is damn true. Welcome to another episode. We are going to be talking a lot of things. Honestly, news-wise for Kaiju anime, there was a toy show in a little city called New York. A lot of stuff happening there. A lot of stuff happening with Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2. That's coming up here within a matter of days, honestly. So lots of things to go over. We are kind of behind. Last week was our amazing monthly stream where we talked about the 40th anniversary of some of our, I think, favorite anime of all time, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, GT, Daima, Super, all that kind of stuff rolled into one. Was a very fun episode, and we had one of our moderators on there, so just a great conversation and just kind of showing love to another franchise that we love here at MWA, because we don't just talk Godzilla and Toku, we talk anime, wrestling, anything that we are into, we are going to tackle, because that's what we do here, and we are the first to do it here. So with that, of course, the usual suspects are here, and in living color, like I said, there is Mr. Godzilla Train himself, 1090 Adrian Settle, and right below him is the realest Goji fan, Jordan Adorno, and right next to him is the one who's allergic to the East and always stays West, Mr. Samson West, and of course, your host, the Bearded Kaiju, Eric is here and live. So with that, what is going on, everybody? I want to get right into this because, like I said, there is a lot to talk about. A lot happened within the last couple weeks. We've been kind of on a hiatus with other things going on the channel and talking about other things. So we're going to dive right into it and get going. But first, let's just check the chat real quick. Obviously, if you're here, if you're lurking, please put a message or a comment in the chat and let us know that you're here, that you're watching, that you're part of the MWA Army, and you are one that reps the attitude. I would love to hear from you guys. And of course, first starting us off, the first comment of the night is Nathaniel Plummer. He is busy tonight, and that is fine. Life, takes precedence and stuff happens, and you got to do other things instead of watching your favorite podcast. But, it is what it is. But, yeah, sounds like he is simping over the actress Anna Sawa from the new Monarch Legacy of Monsters show. He says that she is the granddaughter of Kumi Mizuno, and he loved the drone, so which coincidentally we'll be talking about later in the show. So if you want to hear our thoughts and chat about that, stay tuned. Of course, another one that is always here, Mr. Michael. What is going on, buddy?
Michael.
Oscar, a moderator of us at MWA. And Varsilla, what's up? What's up, G fans? What's up, guys? What's going on, man? Thanks for joining. You funny, Adrian.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, with that, let's get right into it here. We got to waste no time. And And of course, like I stated, there was a big toy show or a toy fair that happened recently in New York, and it was the New York Toy Fair 2026. A lot of reveals, a lot of stuff that was teased and just showcased there. A lot of stuff that kind of got the community talking, especially in our Facebook group, which was really great to see, and just kind of discussing this kind of stuff was really awesome to see. It's because it's a lot of mashups of a lot of IPs that we love, that we grew up with, that we're still fans of with now, and they're honestly mixing in with Godzilla, which we know Godzilla is pop culture now. He's into everything and everywhere, and I love to see it. But some of the stuff we had gotten glimpses from comic books, but now we're getting toys and action figures, which is great, or we're getting Funko Pops, just a lot of stuff kind of coming out that was showcased from the toy fair. So we'll get right into this. And obviously this first clip here or slide has to do with the Godzilla X Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover. That was really awesome. That was a big thing that happened, and that Playmates released last year, honestly, of us getting the first 3 releases of the line, which was Godzilla as Leonardo, we had Raphael as Rodan, and then we had Michelangelo as King Ghidorah. There was teased that we were going to get Donatello as Jet Jaguar, but never came out yet. So we always assumed that he was going to be in the second wave, which honestly, this photo just confirms it. We are getting Donatello as Jet Jaguar in Wave 2, but that's not all. Also in Wave 2, we are getting Shredder as Kiryu, or Mechagodzilla 3, if you will, however you like to say his name or represent him. And last but certainly not least, the sensei of all, Mr. Splinter, is being represented by King Caesar, which we know here at Monsters with Attitude, we have a special someone who is a big King Caesar fan. So I'm sure he's pretty excited and looking forward to this figure. Maybe he'll get it, maybe he won't. We'll see. It all depends on how big of a fan he is of King Caesar, honestly. So, but real quick, since I've been talking and yapping off since we started, I'm going to give you guys the floor a little bit and just kind of get your reactions of what you guys think of this Wave 2, what you thought of Wave 1, honestly, and maybe what we can expect for the waves coming up. Samson, I want to start with you, though.
Well, so, oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I didn't collect any of these. I know that you find most of these at Target. That's like one of the main retail stores that you can find these guys at. What do they retail for? Like maybe $20, $25 cheaper? 15. Oh, that's even better. Dang. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do all 4 of the turtles in one go, and they just left one out the whole time. And I'm also kind of surprised they chose Jet Jaguar of all out of all the ones because the first 3 were organic kaiju, very organic. So it would have made sense for them to use Anguirus. Literally, he has a shell on his back. So
yeah,
and also another organic kaiju to be one of them. But I can see. So we got Jet Jaguar. That's great. I always got a lot of Jet Jaguar love. Oh, Shredder, Mechagodzilla Shredder with all the spikes and the viciousness. That's perfect. I think that's pretty good. The helmet matches up really nicely with the top of his head. And interesting choice for King Caesar as Master Splinter. But then again, I guess there's not really any rat kaiju that they could have chosen to represent him anyway. No, I haven't snagged any of these. They're very unique, and I mean, heck, I would if I haven't been to my Target in probably half a year, so maybe I should go check it out. But all fun stuff. The Mechagodzilla is the most appealing to me, honestly. Shredder is Mechagodzilla, or Mechagodzilla as Shredder, whatever. But now that I'm thinking about it, what I just said, Anguirus being one of them. What was the from Secret of the Ooze? What was the big turtley guy? There was the big werewolf-looking guy and the big turtle.
Toka.
Maybe that's what they got to do. That's probably that's probably the perfect choice, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun stuff. Mechagodzilla, I would definitely snag if I see it because I think that's the most radical looking for sure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Jordan, what do you think about Wave 2 and Wave 1?
Eric, correct me if I'm wrong. I think me, you, and Joe are the only ones that own every figure from Wave 1. Adrian, you haven't collected any of the Wave. Oh, wow.
I haven't seen them in stores, let alone collecting them.
Dude, you guys knew the struggle I had trying to get all of them. And now my store is deciding to, now continue to, stock them up.
Yeah.
But it was such a hassle to try to grab them. But nonetheless, it also, for me, I looked at Wave 1 as a huge success because, again, it was extremely hard for me to come about them at every store I came about. I've even messaged you guys talking about they were literally sold out everywhere, including like nearby states, being New York, Jersey, Massachusetts, even Pennsylvania didn't even have these. So to finally be able to know that we are getting Wave 2 of not just Donnie as Jet Jaguar and Shredder as Mechagodzilla, but more importantly, the mascot, the man held responsible for creating that of the Ninja Turtles, is none other than King Caesar. Take my money. Take my money. But
you really?
Yeah, just take it all. But I mean, granted, because I own the other three, it's a no-brainer. I have to grab these as well. It is such a unique crossover and not one that I would ever thought to have ever imagined being a real thing. But it's also all part of the new Godzilla algorithm, being that Godzilla is mainstream. He's part of pop culture now. He is the hype. So kudos to Playmates and TMNT for still being able to collaborate with Toho and Godzilla and give us these magnificent pieces to add to the collection.
Yeah, absolutely. Adrian, what are your thoughts?
These actually do look pretty cool. I definitely want to wait till I see them in person myself to decide if I'm gonna grab all these or not. I do have a tidbit though, Samson. I think the reason why Donatello is Jet Jaguar is because he was the techie of the group, Samson. He always put everything together for the Turtles. So to me, that actually makes perfect sense that Donatello is Jet Jaguar. And Splinter, Jesus, Shredder as Mechagodzilla is pure perfection. Nobody else can embody that of Shredder than Mechagodzilla. So I think these are honestly really cool. Kind of excited to see what they do next. I'm not sure what other direction they would go, but they do have some options because Ninja Turtles does have a few more characters they haven't touched just yet. So I'm curious to see what they do next.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same sentiment as you guys. I think it's cool. It is a different collaboration. I know, Alex, you're not a big guy on this. I get it because it's just kind of a weird amalgamation, honestly, of the two IPs, honestly. But I think it's just fun, just weird. The Turtles line, the original line, always did just kind of crazy stuff. They did collaborations back in the day, honestly, when they first came out in the 90s. Maybe even earlier than that. So this isn't really out of the realm. And it's just, like I said, it's just proves and shows that Godzilla is pop culture, is as popular as we think he is, and just kind of getting that limelight, honestly. The only thing that I would say that I would prefer is that the mecha I wish was the original OG.
Yeah.
I would have liked that because that was the evil Mechagodzilla. Like that's the one who should be Shredder, not Kiryu. But I get it. It's newer, it's more flashy, and just the generation has kind of grown to like that Godzilla, and a lot of people use that Mechagodzilla as like the iteration for a Mechagodzilla. So I can see why they did it. But yeah, there's a lot of characters that they can definitely do. There's Bebop and Rocksteady. There's Toka and Razor. There's April O'Neil, who I 100% think is going to be Mothra. Like that's kind of a no-brainer, I think.
Yeah.
Casey Jones could be in the mix. Krang. it could really kind of go on. And so it's going to be a lot of fun to see who they mash up, because yeah, I get it. Some of them don't make sense. I mean, Michelangelo and King Ghidorah, I'm sorry, doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but it's just a fun, cool mashup that kids are going to just see this stuff and they're going to be drawn to it. They're like, oh, I want that weird looking thing or whatever, this and that. Like, I get it. We were there once before. I felt that way as a kid. I would love these things if I was a kid. So I'm just glad that companies are doing these collaborations and mixing them together and really kind of throwing out the normal sense of what these figures should look like and just kind of going kind of crazy. So, but yeah, let's keep her rolling.
What makes it Kiryu, by the way? I can't really tell from here why it. I mean, it just looks like Mechagodzilla in general. Why do you say Kiryu? Are there closer images of it somewhere that I just haven't seen? Or
I think so.
Let's see. I swear there was.
Oh,
look at that! Look at that!
He comes with a little.
Holding a little one.
He has his own little jet jaguar.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even know that.
His own little doll.
Oh,
okay. All right. Look at his butt teeth.
Look at how goofy looking he looks. Oh my god.
I mean, King Caesar's got a hell of a set of teeth on him, honestly. So I mean,
true. That's funny. So hopefully this next one should be.
There he is.
Isn't that Kiryu?
I see a mixture of Kiryu.
Well, he has
Showa Mechagodzilla.
Oh, okay.
I say no. It's Showa. Look, 3 toes and the red bulbs on the side of his temples.
Oh yeah, I get you now.
So that's Showa. That's
okay.
Yeah, three toes.
Even the
3 toes, red bulbs.
Even the helmet has,
and even the ridges. I mean, yeah, like the bum, and then the 2 flary nostrils. Yeah.
I can see that now.
I can see why you would think Kiryu because of the blue.
Yeah.
I guess that's his cape, though. That's not his rocket pack. That's just his cape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
also look at
the colors. Yeah, the colors that were just kind of used.
And even the crotch region, that one little bulb with the arrows underneath it, the little V underneath. So they just have a different paint job. They're trying to stay true to the Shredder costume. That's why there's the blue.
And of course, Samson would be able to acknowledge the crotch region part of Mechagodzilla.
Of course he would.
Oh yeah, that's the crotch rocket all the way.
Zone in, yeah. And also with the Playmates, Funko Pop is actually releasing these guys as well as Pops, honestly, which is pretty crazy. Obviously, there was a good reception for these guys, and now they're becoming Funko Pops. So that's pretty cool. Looks like they're coming out in October, $15 a piece. So about the same price as if you get the Playmates normal figure. So kind of pick your poison on which one you like. They both look great. They're both have their own little flair, their own little pizzazz, I guess you will. But, interesting nonetheless. So, yeah, I think it was the purple color that was throwing me off. I immediately thought Kiryu, so it's all right. Also, too, for the Power Rangers side of it, we got the Reignition line last year. They relaunched the Power Ranger line, and now we are going to get season 2, because obviously we got the first season was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now we are moving on to season 2 for the Thunder Megazords, which is really awesome. Obviously, in here you can see that each Thunder Megazord is going to be coming out on their own, and just like in Wave 1, you could get all the Dino Zords and actually put them together to make the big Megazord. Well, this is going to be the same with the Thunder Megazord, is that you get each one of them, put them together to make the big Thunder Megazord, which is pretty great. I'm excited actually for this. This is pretty cool. This is interesting what they're doing. Obviously, if they keep continuing this, we're going to get every single iteration of these Zords in like the bigger scale. Like you're talking, almost 3 feet tall. I would say these things are pretty massive, actually. So it'll be interesting to see these guys all together and formed into the Megazord. It'll be interesting. So obviously a future and a bright future for Power Rangers, still going and going strong, honestly. So
hell yeah.
but
dude.
moving on here, here's some close-ups of the Megazords. If anybody has anything to say, just chime on in and just kind of say your piece. No worries.
I have something that may be controversial.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I like the Thunder Zords a little bit more than the Dino Zords.
Stop.
Really?
Stop.
Really?
Stop it.
Wow.
Stop it. Stop it.
I need to know why. Like real quick. What is the explanation here?
So growing up with Power Rangers, obviously one of the things that instantly glued my attention to Power Rangers. It's a no-brainer. We've talked about it plenty amount of times here. The eye candy for me that got me into Power Rangers was the Dragon Zord. Enough said.
Yep.
That's what sold me to be a part of the Power Ranger fandom. After they took that away, I was just like, okay, I'm not even going to watch this anymore. Fast forward to season 2, introducing to us the Thunder Zords. I don't know. It was just something about these Zords that just had that type of mystique to them. I mean, and it's obvious, because every Zord is based off of like a mythical beast in Japanese folklore and stuff like that. I absolutely love the red dragon serpent Zord in this one. Even with the Red Phoenix, I think the Red Phoenix is top tier next to the pterodactyl. The pterodactyl is nowhere near a comparison to that of the Phoenix. I even like the what is it? It's supposed to be like a Shisa dog or whatever the green one is and stuff like that. That is also top notch. I've always loved that one, and I've never owned them as a kid growing up. I've always had the Dino Zords. So seeing this come to fruition here in this new wave season 2, wave 2 of this new line of Power Ranger figures definitely intrigues me, and I cannot wait to be able to take them home with me because, wow, I am a happy-go-lucky camper now.
Yeah, and actually, I just want to bring this up. Me and Joe were actually just talking about this off, camera, privately. We were talking, what if, are we going to get this? What it's going to be like? Is it going to be a scale to all these? Like, the possibilities could be crazy if we do get a Serpentera. Like, that would be amazing. And then that was one of them that I never got that I always wanted to get. And it's just, and so if they do something like that, that would be absolutely insane. Obviously, Joe already has one. He kind of beat everybody to it, and it's really nice. It looks gorgeous, and the size is phenomenal. It really fits. So I would love for them to officially have a gigantic one, honestly. So
speaking of Joe,
speak of the devil, speak of the JoJo. His little man is sick, so he took the night off. So he's taking care of the little guy, and I guess we'll give him a pass this time. But just know that he needs to work harder at the MWA. So all right, going back real quick before we get to the good stuff. So also too, last year we got the comic book, and maybe even the year before, honestly, because there's 2 iterations of the comic book of the Godzilla Power Rangers mashup, X crossover, whatever you want to talk it. But we got the Kaiju Rangers, and that was all great. Everybody was super stoked for those. We got little bag clips of them recently last year, and now finally, and it's been teased for a while that we were going to get actual figures of these guys, but now it's official. We are getting actual action figures of the Kaiju Rangers, which is pretty exciting. And of course, Jordan, the man, the one who leads them all, is right dead center on the top here. I mean, you couldn't put it any other way. Like, that is the best of the best right there. Just saying, because they know which one is the GOAT.
That's why he's the goat. The goat.
You only run
These
two
are really
goat.
cool.
Only one.
These are very interesting, honestly. Very excited for these. These are going to be a lot of fun to collect also. And again, another King Caesar representation that we're seeing again, something that we didn't really get to see a lot of. But now they are, bringing out these obscure kind of kaiju characters that they're getting the spotlight, which is super great. And they need to do that more and more. So really cool, really great. And of course, this thing. Okay. So I have my thoughts about this. Okay. So this isn't the greatest. This is pretty rough, to be honest. Like, this is pretty rough. They need to do a lot of retooling for this to get this even better, because this is how do I say this nicely? Dog crap. But they really, I know this is a proto. I know this. That's why I'm not going to bash it as hard as I could, because I know this is a proto. There's nowhere they're near being done to what this thing's going to look like. But we are getting the Godzilla Dragon Zord mashup that we did see in the comics and get in the comics. And yes, absolutely. I think it looks like Dino Riders also. If you know Dino Riders, you are old. But so yeah, this has potential. It really does. It could be really neat, but they do have to do some retooling. Maybe they just wanted to get it out there to kind of get the people and audiences' reactions, thoughts about what could be, which is great, because you want that feedback. You want to see and hear what people are saying. But they need to do some retooling for sure. But I am excited for this if they do it right. And very, very Trendmasters-y, honestly, which would be great. So, and us here at MWA, like, we love Trendmasters. We grew up with Trendmasters. We will preach to the moon about how Trendmasters and what they did as a toy line, as a company, for what they did for Godzilla, honestly, because they did a lot, even though some people failed to realize and acknowledge them just because it wasn't a Japanese toy. That doesn't matter. What matters is that it made an influence and a presence over here in the States, where we weren't getting anything, honestly, pertaining to Godzilla until Trendmasters. So it is a big deal.
I have a comment right here that definitely has sparked my interest that Joe had made. And so it has been rumored out regarding these plethora, if I may, these new plethora Power Ranger figures that we're getting. So it is rumored that we will be receiving a Tiger Zord, as well as the White Ranger, obviously, to collab with the Thunder Zords and all that stuff. It's only right that they do that. But the creators are not interested in bringing in a Dragon Zord figure because, quote unquote, the people don't want it.
I heard that too.
My thing is this. It is safe to say you can't go without ever mentioning that Power Rangers, or with the Dragon Zord, the Green Ranger, just everything that sleeps, eats, breathes, those two characters, you cannot sit here and tell me that did not put eyes on the television screen from when that first came out. Even to this day, it is, those two alone are one of the most iconic silhouettes in Power Rangers. And you're going to sit here and tell me, with the Dragon Zord being probably one of the most sought out Power Ranger collectibles out there, that you're not going to put that in the market? I don't know what you're snorting, but I'm telling you right now, you need to be out of the table.
Yeah.
You don't like money, Jordan. That's it. You don't like money.
They don't like money.
Whoa.
We went backwards. All right, let's get back up to speed here. All righty. So it should click over to the Godzilla Dragon Zord, and then beyond Yay! Which is this? So obviously a closer look of the Kaiju Rangers. We're getting coins with them. We're getting their blasters. Getting the Sword of Darkness, honestly, for the Green Ranger, which is pretty crazy. But I love the coins. The coins actually have and will have the Kaiju that they're representing for each character and color. So that's great. And I love it. I love it. I love the idea. I love that we're getting toys of these. Packaging looks great. So yeah, I'm excited for this stuff, and it'll be neat to have this in the collection, honestly. So there you go. There's the Rodan coin, which is great. Has the Red Ranger sword. And then the Blue Ranger. I think these three are the first three coming out for Wave 1. We're going to get the other three for Wave 2. Obviously, this would be Anguirus. Love the the shoulder armor and stuff. That looks great.
Just the packaging itself looks amazing.
Yeah, it does look great. And along with the Godzilla and Turtles crossover, we are getting the monogram bag clips to go along with that. And actually, which is super hilarious, I'm just seeing this now, is that look who is Mothra. And what did I say in like the first slide? I was like, there you go. And that proves it. I didn't even know about this, and I just seen it for the first time. And there you go. April O'Neil is going to be Mothra. So I would be safe to assume that it'll be the same with the Playmates figures. So you can look for that. And then we have, it looks like Krang is Hedora, which that's perfect. Also, that's crazy. Then we have Bebop as Gigan, which is awesome. Love that. And right next to him is Rocksteady as Destroya.
The Destroyer.
I see what they're doing. Instead of the mohawk, he's got a spike.
See if there's
Gigan.
Another... Perfect. Okay, here we go. And then we're gonna get a like poster kind of bag clip that they've been doing from the Godzilla series. They're doing like posters or magazines or comic books. Well, this looks like it's gonna be like a comic book first issue kind of bag clip that they will do. So interesting enough, and I love it. I'll get these also. I've gotten all the other monogram Godzilla bag clips, and this will be added to the collection. So yeah, figures and characters to see in the future. So really, really awesome.
Kind of surprised the Rocksteady wasn't Baragon with the horn on the nose.
Yeah, true.
Honestly.
And then we are getting some brand new Digimon collectibles coming up. And actually, I did see this. So we're getting a plethora of things. And honestly, it's so funny how this style is coming out now. Because what's really hilarious is that I know a particular somebody who wanted a certain style for their own podcast, and which that certain somebody got a hold of another certain somebody to make it happen. And now all of a sudden, now this style is like the thing to do, which is super crazy. So maybe we're trendsetters. I don't know.
I think we are.
I love to see it. So they're doing a more of a like graffiti-esque look to these designs, which is super great and super different. They're coming out with stickers. They're coming out with I think like t-shirts. They're coming out with Tamagotchis. I mean, so many different things is coming from the Digimon line. They're going to go super heavy, I think, in 2026 for Digimon, which is super great. And a lot of us here at MWA are for it because we are big Digimon fans. Some of us are getting back into the series. Some of us are still loving the series and, just enjoying what is out, what's coming out, and what the future holds, honestly. So a lot of great stuff coming out. Oh,
so
you don't say.
This is how they're going to be presented to us. This is how their packaging is going to look like.
That's wild.
So they look like trading cards. Honestly, they look like you're going to get a whole bunch of trading cards. So, yeah, this is no. And here's some more of the new Tamagotchis that are coming out with cool designs, different colorways. Packaging looks great. Looks like different walls that have been graffitied and stuff. Super great. Love it. Different starting Digimon. And speak of the devil, we're even getting new little figures or kits, if you will, of some of the old and some of the new Digimon.
There he is.
The lower three, from the little gecko to the purple cat thing. I don't even know what the heck it is. Those three.
It's a bat.
Oh, okay, whatever. Those three are brand new Digimon from the new series that is ongoing now, Digimon Beat Break. So that's cool to see. I know for me personally, that little gecko has been the one that has really called to me. So I'm really eager to get to see like what that Digimon is capable of, what the evolutions are, all of that kind of stuff, because that's the one that's called to me immediately. So I'm really excited. And then the other ones are OGs. We got Agumon, we got Biomon, we got Tentamon, and we got Gabumon. Gatomon. Thank you. Jeez.
Gato is Spanish for cat.
Or you can call her by her Japanese name, Tailmon.
Right. Oh, that's
really?
Okay.
Well, I think Gatomon makes more sense. It's Spanish for cat. Oh, come on. Gato.
So these are going to be, I'm assuming, little plastic model kits that you just kind of put together. Obviously, they have little stands that you can display them on, which is really great. And honestly, these are cool. If they do more of these with like their Digi Evolutions, would be pretty awesome. I love the dynamic poses. I love the sculpts, and there's a lot of flair and personality to these things. Even the Agumon, like he's just like ferocious and mean. Like you never see that. He's always like the happy-go-lucky type, you know. So I'm digging these. So hopefully we'll see some new ones coming up.
Yeah, they got my boy in there. That's all that matters.
That's true. You'll have to grab them.
Yeah, dude.
And we are getting another crossover that I believe that was just officially confirmed, or am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of something else, so don't quote me on this. But they are doing a crossover of Evangelion and Transformers, and we're getting a EV01 X Optimus Prime that is coming out, or looks like pre-order maybe is August 29th.
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for $72, which is, I mean, I don't think that's too bad. That's kind of like an articulated figure, and obviously that's what this is going to be, an articulated figure.
Yeah,
it's another. What's that?
No, like process around the same way, like the Estes Monster Arts or whatever. Not too bad.
Right.
Yeah, and this is something I never would have thought in a million years would this ever have a crossover with these two franchises. I mean, understandably, it makes sense, but wow, it's kind of a stunner, honestly. Didn't see it coming. So it's neat to see these different things have collaborations, because they come up with the coolest ideas, and you're like, holy cow, never would have seen the day or thought the day or the idea of these two coming together to make something. So it's pretty radical. Also, for the Gamera love, we are getting a Blu-ray box set of Gamera Rebirth that is going to be going up for pre-order soon. I'm not really liking the price of the
what the hell
of the box set, honestly. They better come out with a lot of cool extras.
That's more than the entire Criterion collection, and what, 6 episodes? What?
I know. That's what I thought too when I saw the price. I was like, why the heck is it $237?
It's a show, not movies. God.
For real.
No, not
So
even a
maybe they
coloring
had-
or what. Not even that book is enough to entice me to pay that much for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there are bonus items that do come with every pre-ordered purchase for anyone that
Better be
is
every
get this.
Bandai figure is what it needs to be.
2
So-
Bandai figures.
No, so they're actually metal posters, little standard
Ooh.
cards of a character of your choosing of who you'd want to have in the pre-order, if I'm not mistaken. But for despite whatever it is that you choose, I think you do also automatically receive an A3 metal poster. That's what they're called. They're called A3 metal posters.
Okay.
That comes with every purchase. But I do agree for the price point, you might as well have thrown in a Bandai Movie Monster Series exclusive Gamma Rebirth collectible to be able to at least satisfy the price point, because for this to be $237, yeah, no.
No, they need to throw in that. They need to throw in that Bandai Super Gyaos from the end of the last episode.
Yeah, see, that would have been really cool if they were getting that little exclusive. Then I could see people really clamoring for this because that would be the only way to get it. So I would definitely be up for it.
It's the only monster
I'm
from
not
the
going to get this, but
didn't do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I say I'm not going to get this, but I'll probably get this. Doesn't matter. So,
I don't know. They're not a cheaper
but
option. Just discs. God.
It has to be dubbed though. Like they have to have the dub on there.
Yeah.
If there's not a dub, I don't want it. Like it's cool and great, but not for $237. If they don't have a dub on it, then I'm not getting it. But it might be the line where it's drawn. So
no, that's the deal breaker.
As it should be.
Also,
rightfully
from CCP, which had a massive showing at Wonderfest, which we covered several weeks ago. They had a plethora of new things to show off, things that are coming out, and just awesome, just especially Gamera stuff. And they are continuing on the Gamera train. We are getting some more new colorways of their Gamera figures, shipping late, I believe July at $36 a piece, with this kind of fire red, orange, yellowish kind of thing. When they were fighting in the final fight in the end of the film, they always had like that fire all around them, which is really cool. And then in the middle, they're doing an iris that I believe when he was flying, kind of got like that moonlight kind of look to him, very elegant and just really awesome. And so they're doing 2 different colorways of these characters, which looks amazing. Honestly, I cannot wait to pick these up. I need to get some more of these or at least start, because I don't have anything, and they are coming out with some really great stuff for the Gamera's CCP. So,
ooh, pretty nice.
Look at that.
Oh my God, it's that.
Another figure shipping in July is the new SH Figure Arts Ultraman Zerath. If you do not know, kind of a slept-on Ultraman, honestly. And it's actually one that I've never even watched. I have not seen Zerath before. So it's one of the few that I have not watched yet. There's a few of the older ones I haven't watched, but just haven't got to it yet. So, but this is coming up, Figure Arts for $57, another articulated figure. So all you Ultraman fans looking for a very non-popular representation of an Ultraman that doesn't get a lot of love, here you go. Maybe if you're just a Zerath fan altogether, here is your grail of grails, coming out. You don't see a lot of toys for Zerath, honestly. Jake is going to get it.
It is.
My man. Jake's a big Ultraman fan and physical media. We've seen his posts in our Discord, so go check out our Discord. Go join our Discord and have some great conversations there. Chat about all things nerdy fandom. We love to do that. It's just a really great thing, and we just kind of started that up. So if you're down, go join our Discords, and
Lots
we
of
would
topics.
lots of topics, always up to date on news, anything that's dropping on our YouTube, any of our watch parties, all of that stuff is going on there. So great stuff. Ooh, and
wait, there's more.
Ultraman. Another Ultraman coming up is Ultraman Omega, which is the ongoing new series as of now. Has a new figure arts coming out in September. And this isn't the normal Ultraman Omega. This is like one of his power-up versions. I don't know what version it is. Don't ask me. Maybe Jordan, you know what version this is called.
Eric, what is it?
Valganus
some
armor.
knowledge on us.
Yeah,
What's it called?
The Valganus armor, one of the Medio Kaijus that he had recently obtained. It's the giant red phoenix that aids him. That's yeah.
Okay. Let's go back there one quick minute. It looks cool. Like the red and the gold goes really nice together, honestly. Like
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this. I was waiting for it all to be completed, and then I was going to give it a run, but just kind of waiting. Thanks, Jake.
Oh, man, Eric, I'm not.
Well, you suck.
He suck.
I know. Yeah, you swallow.
You suck to suck. Okay, so we did talk about this one a little bit on Wonderfest. Yep. This is T-Base's Gamora soft vinyl figure, which is kind of a 3-dimensional, look to him, I guess, with the straight lines. It's geometrical. That's what the word I'm looking for here.
I said very Cartoon Network looking when we were doing our show.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah,
kind of Cartoon Network, cartoon 90s animation style.
Yeah, absolutely. And for $105, that's not bad. Like I think this is probably about a 7-inch figure, 8-inch figure, maybe. I think it's your typical kind of sofubi size. So, saw him at T-Base. Oh, Frank, what? You're holding out on us, man. You're holding out on us,
dude. I'm about to cry. I've been looking for him.
So yeah, we did talk about him at Wonderfest. They did show him off at Wonderfest, so that's really great. So now he's available. Obviously, if you live in Japan like Frank does, you have that wonderful accessibility. But over here, we just get nothing.
Nothing at all.
We suffer. But it looks great. It really does look great. It's very different kind of style to him. And of course, Gamora is the best of the best. So.
The GOAT.
And then that's the first set of slides, and we're already 48. Gotcha.
Scared me.
That wasn't even a sound alert.
Okay, and continuing. Ooh, he picked up the Wonderfest.
Ooh.
Dude, you got to show pictures, man. I need to know which one you're talking about here.
Discord.
Just don't hold on, Miss Frank.
Yeah, join our Discord. Show me. But recently, this was shown off. The Godzilla vs. America has been going on for a while now. It's just kind of has Godzilla going through some of the popular cities or states in America, and now the new comic that's coming out. I don't know what month this is coming out, maybe next month or 2 months from now. I think this is kind of down the road, maybe. I'm not sure. But in Adrian's neck of the woods and Oscar's neck of the woods, he is kind of just making a stop through Texas as he continues his journey to wherever he's going. And he's going to trample some things along the way. So that's pretty exciting, Adrian. You're going to pick this up just because it's representing Texas?
There was a reason why I was in the comic book store today. I was hoping to find this.
Little early.
It's a tidbit, but I had to check.
Yeah.
DJC, it's only a matter of time, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely will. I'm sure they'll hit the really big cities and stuff. I don't see why not.
Well, I'll tell you, he's
really
about
great.
to bring the propane.
Here's another alternate comic cover. And also, another comic book that is coming out is that we're going to get a horror Godzilla comic. It's supposed to be a lot darker. I haven't read a lot about it, honestly. I just know that it's supposed to be horror aspect, very dark, grim, and just kind of more frightening kind of Godzilla that I think a lot of us have talked about, have kind of wanted, honestly, for a long time, or we just kind of prefer that kind of Godzilla, the very mean, menacing, GMK or 64 or -1 himself, or even Shin, just one of the real grotesque, real not friendly Godzilla representations of the character. We are getting an actual comic book that's going to do that kind of stuff.
So I have a little insider regarding this new series that's coming out shortly.
Absolutely.
So basically, this horror of Godzilla is set to have a depiction on Godzilla's first ever attack in Japan from a horror angle. Now,
Wow.
I don't know if it's more of like a retelling of the 1954 story, but just in a more gruesome way, or maybe it's from the humans' depiction of from like how they had viewed the incident in 1954. But I am extremely interested in this, being that this is, in a sense, almost the first horror property that we've ever had with Godzilla. So I am really excited for this.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously we're going to get just black and white, which is great. That's kind of what it should be, kind of setting the tone for this comic. But it looks like they're using the new Godzilla design, the Kaisei Godzilla. So that's really cool. It's not like your typical Godzilla, which they could always go back and put the OG looking Godzilla in it if they really wanted to. But this is from the new I'm not going to say franchise, but the new kind of direction that they're going with the Godzilla comic books is that they have this new Godzilla representation, which is the Kaisei Godzilla. And this is the look of him, which he does look pretty menacing, honestly. So,
yes, it will be a comic book series.
Yes, comic book. So always check your local comic book dealers. And of course, we have more Super 7 coming out for Godzilla, which we haven't gotten in a while, honestly. It's been a minute for Super 7 to come out with something. I don't know if it's probably, I think since Godzilla Day, we haven't gotten anything new from them, which is kind of weird, but they are still alive. They are still kicking. We are getting new reaction figures. And we are getting Mecha King Ghidorah, Space Godzilla, and Little Godzilla. So if you were fans of those, check those out. And of course, if you want to check those out, use our link for super7.com/monsters with attitude 2024. Check out all the Super 7 stuff. Use our link. We would greatly appreciate it. It would be really awesome. So do that. And you can also find that link in our link tree. It is the little button that's, I think it's still shaking, or is that changed to our merch store now?
No, it's still there. It is still, it's
Okay.
still there.
Okay. So yeah, you can find
It's
it
still
on
there.
our link tree. Okay. Thanks, Samson. I wanted.
You're welcome. You're no problem, man.
Thank you. Also, too, we're getting, I believe this is series 2 of the Godzilla Monster Island blind boxes. We are getting Minya with a little smoke ring. We're getting Godzilla 67. We're getting Kamunga or Aspiga for the English version, or Kamakarus also. And then it looks like a special Minya, possibly. Hey, man. Thanks for tuning in, of course, Frank. You're the
Frank,
awesome. You're awesome.
take pictures of the AJPW show, dude, and videos if you can. I would kill to see that.
And put it in our Discord.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, what could be behind the question mark? I am really stumped on this.
I don't know.
I'm gonna stay up late wondering.
And then we have the next wave of the Cherry Blossom colorways, which is going to be Godzilla 1989 and Mechagodzilla Heisei version, or Mechagodzilla 2,
Okay.
if you will.
Ooh.
So,
The best Mecha Godzilla.
Oh, I am good. Mm-mm.
also, we're getting Kiryu, or Mechagodzilla 02, with the purple cannons, which is awesome. Actually, I didn't even know about this one. This one must have been like a late.
Oh,
And we're getting
Ooh.
a Godzilla 2000 charging,
all right.
which
Let me
is the orange, obviously.
Let me see this.
And then, is there
Yeah.
another one? Oh, and we're getting a Shin. Does he look like he has no dorsal spine?
They messed up.
Oh no!
Oh
they
my
did.
God.
Oh no!
Is
They
that
messed
me?
up.
Or is it like,
No, that's what I see too, dude.
Oh no! Oh no!
Where's dorsal blades?
When they uploaded this onto their site,
mhm.
they messed up on the whoever was in charge of editing that picture. They messed it up and forgot to add the dorsal plates.
Oh,
Mind you, they did
Ooh.
fix it. They did fix
Oh,
it. But
okay.
that was a huge gag in the community when these were first announced.
Wow.
No. Oh
That's-
no.
That's embarrassing.
I can
Oh,
see how
okay,
they
Oscar
cropped.
did
They
say they
accidentally
fixed
cropped it out. It does. Yeah, I can see the shitty cropping job they did on the back for some
It-
reason.
Yeah.
Was hilarious. It caught the eyes of everybody. Oh my god.
That's funny.
That's
funny.
hilarious.
Did not know that. That was news to me, man. News to me. Also, we're getting a new Band Presto Crane game figure, kind of like what we got last year with the Godzilla -1 in the water, but we are getting Shin Godzilla now in the water, which is great. These
Yay.
figures are great. They're super cheap on the aftermarket. You're literally going to pay more for the shipping than actually what you're going to pay for the figure, which sucks. But if you're looking for like a $10 figure, these are right up your alley, honestly. So you can't really go wrong with these. These are for what you're paying for. These are solid figures for sure. So also too, we're getting this thing is just uglier crap. I'm sorry, but we're getting a new Hedorah again. Good Lord, please stop with the Hedoras. Available now. I believe this is a Godzilla store exclusive, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it
it
is.
is $21 on the store. If you want a chocolate covered poop machine, I mean, here you go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the colorway. If someone knows what this colorway is supposed to be, it kind of looks like
a chocolate banana split.
Is it really?
Yeah, chocolate. They call it the chocolate banana version, but it's commemorating a chocolate banana split.
Oh,
So Theo's diaper right now is what this is.
Yes, exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
Bro looks like a literal shithead.
Yeah, like I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. Why would anybody want that?
That doesn't look appealing at all.
No. Also, we got the new Haya Mechagodzilla, or QU, coming out in 2027 Q1 at $118. Looks like we have. Oh crap! My bad. Fat finger.
Fat American fingers.
We got the QU coming out. We did get this teased a little bit ago, actually, and now we finally got it painted in hands, and now they're going to be coming out pretty soon, actually, within the month, honestly, because Q1 ends next month. So if they're saying Q1 for 2026, right? 2026 or 2027?
27.
Oh, never mind what I just said.
Living with dyslexia.
And, yeah, completely forgot what year it was. So yeah, no, you have a long ways to wait. So get your pre-orders in now.
1 year later.
It looks great. They're doing a great job at Haya. They always do. There's nothing really bad I could say about Haya except for getting their stuff out on a timely manner. That's the only thing. They have such a backlog. But I think a lot of companies do that to themselves and kind of hurt themselves, honestly. So they just got to stop doing that.
You do.
Looks great. Jordan's favorite.
The monkey.
We're getting the running Kong from New Empire to go along with the running Godzilla, with Beast Glove, of course, and I
Nintendo
believe
Power
he
Glove.
comes with a little extra here. There should be a picture of it after they show his running pose. No, nope, number 9. They did not.
Got that picture.
Anyways,
My bad.
anyways, the Rick extra is going to be Suko.
Yeah,
I thought so.
So that's great. That's going to be a lot of fun to have Suko as the Rick extra. So if you guys like that scene in New Empire where who would have thought we ever see Godzilla and Kong running side by side against the same enemy in the same film and doing the frenemies type of thing, it would not be this guy, because I never saw that coming. That was not on my bingo card list. So
Suko needs to be in that I'm being flung around pose from that one specific scene. That needs to be the only pose that he ever has.
And then X Plus is re-releasing the third form of Shin. I don't remember its name. Who remembers its name? Third form
Good
Shin.
luck.
I know the second form name. For some reason, that's the only one that stuck with me. This form's name, I never could remember what it is.
Yeah, the second form's case something. It's case something, but I don't know what the third one is.
Yeah, that one's easy. This one I never.
Somebody in chat's probably going to say it in a second.
Because it's the 10-year anniversary of Shin, so they're reissuing these, the Kamada-kun and actually this form, both, which surprisingly, I don't have either of them, and I do have the gigantic. So maybe a fourth time's a charm for me.
I'm not holding my breath for you, Eric. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. There's a lot of stuff coming out this year that I don't know if I can get all of them. And here is a great example. They just dropped the pre-order for the X Plus Godzilla the Ride 2, I'm going to call him, where it is the new ride where he's fighting the new version of Mechagodzilla. What is it called? The Clash of something, or
Clash of
the Great Clash.
Yeah, the Great Clash.
Thank you. Yeah,
the Great Clash.
So yeah, this is the new look -1 that we get in that ride that was just announced from X Plus that we did see at Wonderfest. Looks amazing. Unfortunately, they are releasing all of this stuff back to back, which really sucks. So you really got to pick and choose what you're going to get. But this version, there is 3 versions going to be released. There is a Godzilla, Godzilla Store version. There is a Rick exclusive, and then there is a standard. So the Rick is a light up blue dorsals. The Godzilla Store is blue dorsals but painted, I believe, or maybe a combination of translucency, but I think it's just painted. And then standard is just standard. So that's what you're going to get. It looks like a big figure. It is bigger than the FSL -1 that just came out, honestly. So that figure is a beefy boy himself. This is actually the Godzilla Store exclusive right here. I think this or it's the light up. I can't.
It looks like it has to be, because that just looks painted. Those don't look like translucent dorsal plates.
This is what you're looking at, the Godzilla Store exclusive.
Okay, so
that's what we were saying.
Okay, and also too, another one that was showcased at Wonderfest. It is Zilla, and another one that we knew was coming out because we saw all of this stuff is coming out in May, which is absolutely insane. This is the Zilla from X Plus, but the weird thing about this one is that this is a premium Bandai exclusive. Yes. So they do those kind of releases where X Plus makes the figure, but it is exclusively for premium Bandai. Maybe later they will come out with a release on the X Plus site, the Rick site, probably either several weeks or a month down the road. Who knows? But there is a standard though that is on Hobby Search as we speak right now for pre-order, so you can get standards. But if you want that extra, which is going to be the egg, you have to order it right now on the premium Bandai site. So yeah, it's great. I want to pick this up. I plan on picking this one up. Hopefully my next paycheck I should be able to pick this one up, but it's definitely one for me that I'm going to grab.
Man, actually, no, it's on Ami too, Eric.
Oh, okay.
I just bought mine today.
Well, go back to it for a second. Like just the last picture, they're doing a great job from what I'm seeing. It doesn't even have a stand, so they're somehow equalizing the balance. I mean, that's a long tail, so they're somehow counterbalancing it pretty well, where it's not going to require stand. But who knows? Once we get it in hands, we might have a whole Rodan problem on our hands again.
It's supposed to be the knee stand, Samson. Remember at Wonderfest show, they had a knee stand.
That was a different.
No,
it wasn't. It was this.
Zilla.
There was a stand for this one from the Wonderfest show, and it's going to come with that to counterbalance it instead of.
Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, Adrian, for informing of all of us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Maybe just shove the egg underneath its leg or something. Just put the egg underneath it. It'll hold it up.
Yeah, it'll. Unfortunately, yeah, we are going to get that stand, and with this being vinyl, it's going to warp. It's.
Oh, that tail is going to.
Either the tail is, or he's just going to go forward because you're going to need.
Oh yeah, his ankles aren't going to be supported by his own. Yeah, I mean,
kind of inevitable, but it is what it is. And then also, Spiral Studios is releasing their own Zilla, which looks great as well. It's more of a running pose for this one. This was done by Tanaka, which does amazing work, because he is an amazing artist. But yeah, more of a running pose. This is going to be more of a PVC type look to him. So this is going to be a lot sturdier material. It probably won't be warping as much as soft vinyl. So it's going to be a lot more sturdy, so they can do this more of a pose on one leg with the other one off the ground. But regardless, whatever Zilla that you get, I don't think you're going to go wrong with either of them. Honestly, it's just crazy how much Zilla love we are getting as of late. I don't think anybody saw that coming also, but I think people are just sick of the hate and they want representations of this particular kaiju in their collections. So I'm glad that multiple companies are doing them, and we're getting different things from Bandai to Spiral to X Plus to YMSF. Like, all this stuff is great. So it's definitely something that's welcomed. And I think the Spiral is sold out actually for pre-orders. So
of course it is.
Just shows that people want this kind of stuff.
Well, we're all starting to agree that it is a neat design. We just don't accept him as Godzilla. I'm still going to stand by that. I don't accept him as a Godzilla, but I like the design of the creature.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it's not a bad movie either.
Yeah.
Actually, I just watched it like last week. So
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm done.
Shut up.
Then also we have Oshima model kit coming out of the GMK. I don't know how big this guy is gonna be. Does anybody know how big this guy is gonna be?
I don't think he's super big. I thought I saw 20 inches. I gotta look again. I don't remember.
Huge dude.
Yeah, centimeters. You mean centimeters?
Maybe centimeters. Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say.
I don't remember.
What do you think is average? Jesus.
So another soft vinyl kit coming out from I think this is kit, right? This is a kit,
yes.
Or is this actually?
Yes, a kit.
Okay, that's what I thought. Like I thought Moshima was a kit maker, so just another cool iteration of GMK from another kit company, which looks great. So,
that snarl, man.
Yeah. And last but not least, I do want to talk about and showcase the big news that is surrounding Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2. On Friday, Apple themselves did a drone show, and it is the highest drone show that has ever been performed, I heard. So that kind of these drone shows have been kind of becoming more and more of a thing to celebrate certain things, but whoever thought that they'd be celebrating Godzilla using drones? Like it's crazy. So I want to take a look at it, and I'll put it on screen to watch this and kind of get. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Have you guys seen any of this at all?
I just saw pictures instead.
Okay. Great, because that's a great thing to know. But this is right from Apple TV and Legendary's YouTube. So hopefully this doesn't ban us. It shouldn't. It's literally just footage, but we will see. It's only a minute long. But then I'll show you something else after that. So with that, let's watch.
Welcome, we're gonna break a record.
Oh,
Record, and here
Yeah,
we go.
my boy.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh god.
That was great.
is that? Man,
Legacy of Monsters.
that's like $50,000 worth of drones just flying around in the air out there.
Probably
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. So that was just like their promotional, and the next one we're gonna watch is actually of the whole kind of performance. That's about 7.5 minutes long of the whole performance. So we will watch that. Oh, hold up. Before I do that, let's share the screen. And then we'll do that. Which is this one. Right? Is that the right one? Yes. All right. So this is footage from somebody actually watching it. Shout out to whoever they are, Forehead, Razorhead, whoever their tag name is, whatever. This is from them. Rosehead. So this is from him. And let's go.
You got the quality turned all the way up?
Can you hear it?
Something's happening. This is not calm. This is not consent. This is something bigger.
I mean, come on. In your backyard, like you seeing this?
Oh my
What
god.
the heck?
That'd be wild. Monarch.
Look at what 10 times we've seen monsters the size of naval destroyers. That face how crazy can you imagine? This titan is
Right next, baby.
I love how you can see the yellow in different parts of it, meaning the light from the helicopter is shining on its tentacles or whatever part of the body.
Yeah, it's crazy what they can do with drones nowadays.
Yeah, I'm just.
Hundreds of thousands are in the path of that monster. And we don't know what it wants. We have to stop telling us to kill everyone else, which means to get away from you.
What are we shining on now?
Monster. Take care of the monster. We have the biggest, baddest dog in the fight. We need Godzilla.
No way.
That's wild.
That's so
And they just blew up like 20 drones right there.
That is so freaking unique. Oh my god. Oh man. How far we've came.
Right.
Dude.
No man's pick up.
Cool.
It's us versus them, but all we want to do is survive at the top of the food chain.
It has to be more than what we're doing next. He said Skull Island is close to us. We should try to protect it.
The monkey.
They can say.
The monkey.
I don't mind the people talking in the video.
People fragments raw imagination.
What? I can't really hear what they're saying. What did he just say?
He said, Kong, can you hear me? You're the best gorilla imaginable.
Oh, that's fine. No, I think you can hear the audio better than we can. I can't really hear what's being said. Not very well. You have the privilege because it's coming from your computer.
Sorry, it's all the way
Don't
jacked
be
up.
jelly belly, Samson. Don't be jelly belly.
No, I don't think it's not that it's not loud enough. It's just that. Whoa! Oh! Did he smack it? He smacked it.
That's funny.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Oh, it's the big chungus.
Yeah, we're fighting.
Calamari. Man, this thing's gonna be a problem. If it gets Kong in the water, he's
done.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. He's done for.
We've seen the trailer. He goes toe to toe with that thing in the bay of what looks like Skull Island, but if that thing pulls him out, he
Look, he disappeared right there. He's probably drowning there.
I told my dad about it, and he was like, the new one's called Titan X. They couldn't come up with a cooler fucking name than that. Like, I don't know, Dad. I don't own Apple. So even my dad was kind of like, that's it?
I mean, your dad has a point.
Actually, he might have a name. It's just that they're classifying it.
Oh, what's that say? What's this? Oh, it's going to be the title. Streaming February. Can't tell because of the tree.
I need to download, use my subscription for Apple TV. Need to get started.
do what I do, and
Well, no, mine is free with my phone plan. I just need to, sign into it and everything, get it set up. So, yeah.
All right, is it gonna blow up or something? Or
Maybe.
okay, we get it.
Get it away.
Hey, it's just good advertisement. Okay.
And oh my god.
Drones assemble.
This reminds me of Spider-Man Far From Home.
Uh-huh.
What are they doing? It's turning into a thing.
A drone.
Joan. Everybody.
Maybe it's a shape. It looks like it's more words again. Maybe. Hold on. I guess we'll never know.
Oh, speaking of TMNT trading cards.
I guess that's the end. I think that
That's
that must have been them landing or something. I guess there was there wasn't really that much more to it, but still, wow. Where did that happen?
And was it Los Angeles?
It was in California. Yep.
That makes sense. LA, because come on, they got to before the premiere that it has to be in the big place where they're going to showcase it and stuff.
Yeah. Of course.
Well, that makes
lots
sense.
of hype for this show coming up, and obviously just for us personally, I think there's a lot of hype because of what we've seen for the trailers and everything. It looks crazy awesome. So I'm excited. It's coming out this Friday. I think it's at 7 p.m. Central, if I'm not mistaken, is when the first episode drops. So it'd be 5 p.m.
8 my time
Pacific, and then 8 Eastern, I think. Check your obviously local listings and check your Apple TV app. But I gotta go and
reminders.
Yep, exactly. I gotta go subscribe back to Apple so I can watch it and watch maybe season 1 before season 2 comes out again. But that'll do it for this week's Let's Talk Raw, guys. Does anybody have any last comments or anything else they want to share that maybe we didn't cover? I know there was a lot to go over, a lot to talk about. Kind of ran through it here, but there was just so much to talk about. I kind of wanted to get to that drone show and make sure we get that in. So, but does anybody have anything left they want to talk about or whatnot? The floor is yours.
Jordan brought up the new DLC for Digimon Time Stranger. Jordan wants to talk about that real quick.
Okay, so it is true. We are getting what looks like is going to be the final DLC pack for Digimon Story Time Stranger, and it will be showcasing a few selection, but it's the obvious selection of Digimon that will have the capability of showcasing their X antibody forms. It's kind of I don't want to say it's a newer gimmick to Digimon. It has been out for quite some time, but in terms of the public eye, like you guys at least were to say, you guys have never seen anything like these. Just picture any Digimon that comes to mind modified in a much more drastic look. That's what Antibody X is, or X Antibody. But that's what it's looking like so far to be the final DLC. I have zero thoughts on it other than I am kind of disappointed that the one Digimon that I wanted to be in the DLC was Dinomon, a highly praised new character in the Digimon franchise, making its scene in the trading card games. But who knows, man? With the success that we've had in this new game, time would only tell regarding any other future Digimon games. So yeah, nonetheless, I'll be playing it, and once I get my hands on it, that will be a gameplay that I'll upload here on Monsters with Attitude. So stay tuned for that to any of our Digimon fans in here.
Oh yeah,
it's nice.
Oh yeah. Also, too, pertaining to our next monthly show, which is kind of a big one, honestly, kind of a big one here at MWA. But we are doing, I believe this is what, the fifth annual.
Fifth annual. Yep.
Yeah, fifth annual MWA presents the 2025 Figure of the Year voting. So if you guys thought a particular figure was the best of the best last year, please make sure to cast your votes. We're going to have the voting on most of our social medias. It's going to be on Instagram. It's going to be in our Facebook group. It's going to be in our Discord. Everywhere and anywhere, we are going to have voting polls up, and we want to get as many as possible votes for each category. We have 10 categories, and we are doing the first show, which is going to be showing off the nominees for each category and everything that is going along with those categories. And the voting will start, or the show will start on the 1st of March. And either that night or the next day, we will have the polls up. So please make sure to subscribe and like and be connected to all of the social medias for Monsters with Attitude, because everywhere we're going to have it. We want to hear your thoughts, your opinions, and what you guys thought was the best figure for each category. So it'll be a lot of fun for us. It is one of our funnest, I think, events and streams that we do each year. It's cool to see what everybody thinks is the best and what's voted the best, honestly, and see if what you voted for actually wins. So that'll be a lot of fun. So that'll be in 2 weeks. We will have the nomination show, and then at the very end of March 28th, which will be the very last Sunday of the month, it'll be the results show. So we will have like 3 weeks of voting. So that'll be a lot of fun. And share it. Tell your friends. Make sure everybody votes. So if you don't vote, you can't be mad if your nominee did not win. So make sure you vote and be connected to Monsters with Attitude. And of course, if you want more, check out our link tree in our bio of our YouTube, in our Instagram, in our Discord, everywhere. You're going to find our link tree, and it has all of our social media, so we're all connected everywhere. So you will not miss out. So go check out all of our social medias, like, subscribe, join, all that good stuff. Also, too, don't be a hoe, share the show. So we must abide by it. Otherwise, he's going to kick our butts. And trust me, he can do it. So please spread the word about MWA, about Figure of the Year, about anything that we're going on. And honestly, just join the chat anywhere and everywhere, honestly. So it'll be a lot of fun, and we would hope to meet and talk to new people around the fandom. So
absolutely.
Great. So with that, we are out of here. I'm Eric. That's Samson. That's Adrian. That's Jordan. We are the Monsters with Attitude crew. Like the intro says, we are your favorite podcast. We are the ones, the onlys, the ones that are always duplicated, never, oh my God, never imitated. Thank you, words. And we do it first. And if you don't believe me, check out our archives, because we actually have the proof. But yeah, we are out of here. Thank you all for watching. And around here, we have a phrase. It is one phrase, 3 words. Embrace.